Hi everyone. I wanted to come to you today with an important update about the Divvy credit card system and let you know as much as I can to give you answers around questions that we've been getting. So number one, just to let you know, everyone's cards have been ordered and they should be coming in soon. If you haven't heard anything or seen anything about this, then please reach out to myself or Liesl Hance. But many of you should even be having cards in your hands this week if you don't already have them. So next question we've gotten pretty common is, once I get my Divvy credit card, when should I start using it and when should I stop using my old credit card that we used with Nexania? Well, once you get your Divvy credit card, you should start using it immediately. So go ahead and download the app. You should have received an invite in your email inbox, so you can follow the instructions there, download the app, and then activate your card using the app on your phone. Once you've got that, you're ready to start using your card. And I would encourage you to work on transitioning any recurring dues or subscriptions that you have linked to your old credit card as soon as you can. And then once you have that done, once you've stopped using your other credit card and you have all dues and subscriptions moved over to Divvy instead, please email Liesl Hance so she knows that it's done and that she can deactivate your old credit card. Now, one of the things I just want to mention with Divvy that's a really nice feature is they have what's called virtual cards. So you can go in there and you can create a virtual card on the fly. And virtual cards are really great to use for online recurring subscriptions. So let's say you have a Spotify account or something that pays monthly. You can go in there, create a virtual card. You can tell it you want to have the limit on that card be $20, and then you can take that credit card number it'll give you and insert it into Spotify. And at that point, every month that transaction kicks off, it'll use that virtual card. And those virtual cards can even be hard-coded when you set them up to go ahead and code it to dues and subscriptions and to take it from your location and code everything out for you. So all you have to do is attach a receipt each month when those transactions kick off. So those are a really nice feature that you now have. And then once you have done that, you've notified us. Many of you have asked, what do I do with my Nexania card? Once you've notified us, we will deactivate that card. You can just cut it up and throw it in the trash at that point because it will no longer be active or usable. Now, after all of this, many of you are going, okay, what's this new process going to look like with Divvy? Well, with our old cards, we were on a monthly submission process where you're having to log in, download your statements, build a report that reconciles with your statement, and then submit it. And Divvy is going to be very different. So since the Divvy credit card is an all-in-one system, every transaction that you make shows up in your app automatically. So that means there's no more having to download credit card statements. And yes, you did hear that correctly. There's no more credit card statements. Your job is to go in and attach a receipt, code out your location, department, project, put a note on there with business purpose for every transaction, and then you're done. So once you've done all of that, there's no statement to prepare. It's just a transaction by transaction basis. So the way it's going to kind of flow now is, instead of doing a monthly rhythm, what we are asking is that each week on Tuesday by the end of the day, that you have all of the transactions for the prior week coded with receipts and submitted. And so that prior week, we're counting that to go from a Monday through a Sunday. And so after that, you have 2 days to make sure all of those are done. But here's the benefit with Divvy, is that the Divvy app that you should get on your phone is designed to be done and coded when you make the purchase. So when you go swipe your card at a restaurant, within several seconds, you should get a notification on your phone that says a new transaction's come through. You can click on the notification, pull out your phone, take a picture of the receipt, and go ahead and code it right then and there and be done with it. And so it's really designed to shift away from preparing a report, where you have to sit down for an hour at the end of a month, where you just do it as transactions come through. So if you will take that approach, there will be very little that you have to do come Tuesday each week. Now, one of the other benefits I will tell you is, by moving to Divvy, it's also going to help all of our actual versus budgets that we have in Intact, because we will be able to push your transactions into Intact on a weekly basis. So you should be getting, hopefully by the end of the following week, all that activity showing up in Intact, so that we're not so far behind on you being able to view your expenses on your budgets. So that's going to be a huge help as well. And then I think I've gone over most of the major changes. And so there's no more statements. There's moving to a weekly system, and then it's a system where you should be attaching receipts at the time of transaction. So if you will do all of those things, I think you're really going to enjoy the Divvy system, and it's going to be a much quicker and more efficient system for you. Now, I'm sure this video won't answer all questions. I tried to hit just some of the main ones we've been getting. So if you have additional questions, you can reach out to myself or Liesl Hance. We'd be happy to answer those for you either by email or by phone. And then if you are a campus pastor or campus administrator, there's going to be some additional features of things that you can do by managing cards for your campus. And we can go through that at a later date and time. Our main goal right now is that everybody get into the Divvy system in January and stop using their old credit cards by the end of this month, so that we are fully transitioned come February 1st. Last question I have gotten is, what if somebody helps prepare my statements for me or has helped to do transactions for me? In that scenario, you still need to download the app and use it at the time that you make a purchase. So that'll let you take the picture of the receipt, and you can put some comments or notes in there, and then anyone who helps you, they can log in to the website and still code out the rest of your transactions for you. So please make sure you still use the app even if you have someone who helps you. Okay, well, that's the bulk of the update. Thank you for making it all the way through the video, and again, let us know if you have questions. Bye.